I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I am constantly seeing hate for Hog 2.6 online. In my comment sections, in YouTube videos, on social media. Today we're going to be ranking a bunch of posts based on how reasonable the hate actually is. I didn't even bother compiling posts for this video because if you go in the subreddit and type in Hog 2.6, a large portion of those posts are hate. Starting strong with, if you play 2.6 cycle, especially Hog, you're not good at the game. You're just using a cheap zero skill deck with almost guaranteed damage. Literally makes me want to snap my phone in half when I get 5 of these no skill decks in a row. First thoughts, I actually watched Artco's video recently and the whole beginning part is about why people hate Hog 2.6. It totally changed my perspective. I understand why people hate it so much, just because so much of it is out cycling, moving fast, catching them off guard. I could see that being so irritating. So this part of the post does make sense, I think. But the zero skill argument for Hog 2.6 just does not hold water in my opinion. You have to get your placements right in order to kite properly. Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, Skeletons, all of that. It can be a little bit difficult to keep track of your opponent's cycle while also defending and playing well. And then also just getting an intuitive understanding of when to go Hog is difficult. You have to kind of keep track of their elixir, keep track of their counters. I'm gonna put this in D tier. The hatred of playing against it is reasonable. The claim that it's no skill, in my opinion, is not. The next one is on a post saying, why do people hate Hog 2.6 so much? They said, Hog Rider is annoying to deal with and you will almost always get some damage from it. It kind of feels like a cheap play. There are just countless counters to Hog Rider. I will admit, with a lot of those counters, you have to get your placement and timing right in order to make sure Hog Rider doesn't make it through. So if you place your mini P.E.K.K.A. or P.E.K.K.A. incorrectly or Mega Knight, your Hog Rider will get a hit. And if you misplace your building, put it too high, put it too close to your tower, sometimes Hog Rider will get through it. But overall, if you do it correctly, Hog Rider will not get any damage. So I'm gonna put this in F tier. Next is boring and overused. Honestly, this is gonna have to go in S tier in terms of being reasonable. It's not hate about the deck, it's hate about having to play against it and how the game feels. I guess when I think about playing against Hog 2.6 in a mirror matchup, I personally love it just because it feels like it's the test of oh, who's the better Hog 2.6 player. But it does get pretty intense and it can be a little exhausting of oh my god, the Hog Rider is back already. Oh my gosh, I've got to panic. And if that's everyone's experience against Hog 2.6 and it happens often and they feel like every game goes the same, totally reasonable in my opinion. Next, we have a post where this person is literally asking for Hog 2.6 to get shit on. Hog 2.6 is skill, change my mind. Someone said it's a divorced parents deck. That's the majority of what I see is just insults to the player who plays Hog 2.6 that aren't substantiated. Basically, those are gonna go in A tier across the board because I do think they're kind of funny and sometimes they're kind of creative. Next, we have Bro is here to make Hog 2.6 special. It ain't. The deck is here for more than 5 years. Everyone mastered it. This one's gonna go in F tier. What do you mean everyone's mastered it? What? Maybe I'm just ass at the game and ass at Hog 2.6, but I am nowhere near mastering it and I've put in a lot of hours with the deck. This guy said, MF, we all know you just placed 3 cards correctly and call it skill. Placing cards correctly would be skill, right? I guess 3 is the thing here. You only have to place 3 correctly, but that's just simply not true. If you miss a kite, for example, you're screwed. The game is over. There we go. Placing cards correctly is literally what skill is. This one's gonna go in F tier as well. It's a shame that you're absolutely terrible at the game. This one's going in A tier as well. It's just so funny. He's put no thought into why he hates Hog 2.6. He just hates it. This person said it does take skill, just not as much as some say. Most minor decks are harder to play and I would say Goblin Drill is a harder win condition to play well. I think I will put this in S tier because I'm sure there are a lot of other decks that are also high skill. Specifically Minor Rocket is a deck that comes to mind that I feel is probably very high skill. Let me know if you guys agree with that. I'm not super familiar, I've never played it, but yeah, I'm sure there are other decks that are higher skill. Someone said just place troops and structures in the middle. And someone said you can say this about every single deck in the game. A tier because that was such a funny response. Yes, I mean technically your building is going in the middle, but it matters what tiles and things. Also this is true, other decks, if they put their building in the wrong spot, they're also in trouble. I could not yawn louder make a deck that isn't copy paste since season 1. This is S tier, totally reasonable hatred of the deck. It has literally been the same for 9 years. So that totally makes sense. There is not a lot of changes to the deck. This one says, can the same players climb ladder without it? Probably not. I would not be able to climb ladder with other, a beatdown deck, for example. It's not transferable at all. A tier here because it's hella funny. Like, I would assume this guy even, like, give him a random, like, other popular deck and, like, he's not going to be as good at it. Anyways, there's a lot of hate about Hog 2.6. I think most of it is about hatred of the actual playstyle, and then people like say it's a horrible deck or it's a no-skill deck or it's overpowered or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with where I put everything. But thank you for watching. Talk to you later.